We have spent approximately $99 million trying to locate the subject. Have you found Agent Pigeons?
As a matter of fact, we have hired the most dangerous agent to locate him. His name is Frankie. Frankie is a bad man. He's been working with our organization for approximately 19 years. We got him when he was just a little boy. He has spent days and nights, rain and shine, looking for Agent Pigeons. And he has instructed me that he will call him tonight in approximately 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. It's Agent Frankie here. You know that people have been looking for you, huh? You're due back in your studio in just a few minutes.
I already saved the world last week.
You know you gotta save the world more than just one time, huh, Agent Pigeons? The people are looking for you. They need you out there. They were relying on you.
Okay. I'll be there. Give me a few minutes. I need to get a few things situated, power up, and I'll be there in no time. Okay? Bye.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. How you doing? Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are warm. Kicking and fly today, baby. Happy Friday. Yes, it feels so good to be live. Gosh, it's Friday, and that means we're about to turn up for the weekend, man. And I hope you guys are as well. Gosh, what a week it has been. It is so good to see everybody, man. Vern, I see you. Aza, what's up, man? Estafo, hello, my friend. Well, good afternoon, Insanity. Hello, my friend. Visible Farms. I see you, bro. I see you. Friends, what's up, man? William, hello. Hello. In your mind, it's always 420. You're not wrong, friend. You're not wrong. Staggering Productions, what's up? Hello. Welcome. Iggy's here too. Iggy, good to see you, my friend. Welcome, everybody. Please make yourselves comfortable. Brad, what's up? Brad, hello. Jeff, hello. Hello. What are you guys toking on? What are you guys what are you guys toking on this afternoon? Myself, I just may or may not have had a nice rip of some Death Bubba. Yeah, some Death Bubba. And I don't mind it at all. It's a great toke, great smoke. It's got a little earthy tones, a little bit of that, some sage, maybe a floral to it. I really like it. Maybe a little gas on the back end. It's really good. That's Death Bubba. Just harvested my Dead Ops OG and my Dead Dreadnought OG. Both are doing absolutely wonderful. They're both in the dry tents behind me, and using the Grove bags for those this harvest, and I'm so thankful for that. Booyah! Mac 1 for Mateus. Nice, man. What? Bumba? No, Death Bubba. California Kush for Jeff. That a boy. Hello. BFF, good to see you, man. Banana, Cherry Gelato for Estafo. Nice, man. Nice. Let's go. In you the life. Let's go. I'm talking 9-pound hammer while filling bags with soil for the next grow. Ooh, shammers. Shout out to Jinx Proof, man, with the 9-pound hammer. We had him on From the Stash a couple months back, and man, that guy, very humble, very awesome, great information, very kind. He's a really cool dude, man. And yeah, shout out to him, man. He's a good guy. I'm not here for weed updates, just the house update. Thank you. Appreciate that. And some random indicas. That's awesome. Brad, I'm glad to hear that, man. Norma G. Hello. Hello, Norma. Shout out to you, my man. Good to see you, my friend. Shout out to the whole ACI crew, man. Shout out to the whole ACI crew doing their thing over there, man. I've actually got something new from AC Infinity. Can you guys see it? Oh, you can. It's right there. It's right there. We're going to be diving into that in a minute. I'm going to be diving into my tent, too. I'm going to be showing you what I got growing on over there, what I'm going to be setting up, and what my plans are for the future. T-minus 2 weeks, and we're going to start up the next grow. 2 weeks. And I'm going to maybe share with you guys a little bit of insight of what I'm going to be growing on. Ooh. I'm going to be going different this time, and I'm really excited about it. I've been doing OG and I've been doing ocean growing for a couple years now, so we need to got something new. Norma G, new pH pens are dropping. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, I see what you're doing there. Yeah, that's what's up. Huge shout out to everybody that tuned in on Tuesday. Huge shout out to everybody that turned up on Tuesday. We did a men's mental health live stream. It was a 5-hour live stream. It was awesome. We had guests. There were prizes. It was wicked. Tons of good information. And that happened on Tuesday. I had the goal of raising $2,000 over the course of 2 separate live streams. Only did one live stream. We raised $1,700. So huge shout out to everybody. Hence the reason I've got this here duster on my lip. Doing it for charity. So I'm pretty honored to say the flock turned up on Tuesday and we raised $1,700. If you guys are interested, we're going to be doing another live stream for mental health, men's mental health, on the 21st. That's a Tuesday, and that's the 21st. I would encourage you to come check it out. I'm not going to go on too much about it because as soon as you mention the word prizes over here on YouTube, the comments go nuts. It was a great event. Tons of stuff given away. We had some great guests. It was a lot of fun. So shout out to you guys for coming in on that. I really appreciate you guys, man. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. So that was on Tuesday, and then next Tuesday, or on the 2 Tuesdays from now, which is the week before I go to Vegas, we're gonna do the second live stream. Okay, we're gonna see if we can raise the other $300 for the $2,000. So yeah. 85 Blue Man, longtime watcher, first time talking. Blank check number 5 here. Should check out Shakita Banana. Okay, I will. That's pretty dope. I've never heard of it. Idiom. It was a lot of fun. Ordered an Evo 6 with that nice stash code. Hey, let's go. You're gonna love it, man. That's pretty awesome, man. Good for you. Big things coming up in your garden, I bet, huh? Tim, how did my outdoor garden turn out? Well, not very well. Actually, as a matter of fact, I did take some photos at dusk. It was like 5 o'clock, so it was getting dark. It didn't turn out too well, but with all things being said, it was a good learning lesson. Let's see here. Yep, there they are right there. Let's see if I can put these on my these are horrible photos, but I can't show them to you here. I forgot what platform I'm on. Silly me. Sorry about that. No, if you tune in on Twitch tonight, twitch.tv/pigeons420, I will show you what the outdoor garden show looked like. I will assure you, though, it wasn't a whole lot. We got a little something, but it wasn't a whole lot. Essentially, lessons learned from my outdoor grow were that I need to spend more time and attention to them. I should have been out there weekly, but instead I didn't get out there for a few weeks, left it up to my buddy, and bless him, but he's never grown herb before, so it needed a little TLC, and that's an obvious answer. That's obvious. I just didn't do that. So yeah, it is what it is. We got a little something, we learned a little something, and I'm gonna do it again next year. So can you recommend a good heater? I use like a pretty generic one, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure I use like a Dolby. Does that make sense? No. It's like a generic one from like Walmart, man. To be honest, I don't have to heat too often. Even in this temperature. Granted, it's gonna get colder this winter, so it's like right around the corner. I wish I could tell you what it was. I think it's a Dolby. It's nothing crazy. You want one with a thermostat on it so that you can dial in the temperature to what you like, whether too hot, too cold. That's important. Aside from that, that's pretty much it. Try to avoid getting one with a light on the front of it, because for obvious reasons, the light is a pain in the butt, right? So, granted, I've had little lights in my garden for many, many years, and I've never really had a problem. So, Bruin, Frank, good to see you, man. Shout out to the Bruins. Number one in the Eastern Division. Yeah. Number 2 is Vegas, though. My 2 favorite teams, number 1 and number 2. Oh, but we saw the Bruins in the lead last year, didn't we? But we're not going to talk about that. No, we're not. Moving right along. So I was gonna show you. I want to show you guys the tents. I'm gonna be setting them up here right away for maximum plantage, if you will. I'm going to essentially hope to put 4 plants in the tents. I'm gonna do a cloning section on one side, and then the flowering on the other side, because it's about time that we start. I'm going to start looking for some genetics to start maybe a project, ladies and gentlemen. I've already chosen the potential first candidate for my project, and I am looking to find that number 2. So, I can't wait for that. But let me do something here. I can do some science. Watch this. I can change camera angles with my phone. And then we can go on a ride together, boy. We go see some pretty things. There we go. Boom. let's go like this. I think this will work. And action. Actually. What? What? Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's go back. I don't like that for 1 minute. Actually, hold on a second. We're going to go back. And I'm going to take this source. That's not a wrench. That's my guess. No, that's not what I want. This one. Yes. I'm going to copy that. Okay. This is the inside job here. This is how it works. Okay. And I'm going to paste it right here. Boom. What? Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. Sorry about that, guys. We'll get it. We'll get it. I want this. Copy. Go back here. I'll get it. And paste. Ha ha ha. There we go. We'll go like that. We're going to make me smaller here. Check this out. See? Look at this. This is the power of the internet. I'm not very good, though. All right, so there we go. What's over here? What's on this side? Oh, I get a little more. Oh, what's over here? Oh, too much. That's not bad. That's not bad. So what I wanted to do now is just make this go like this. Goodbye. Boop. Oh, you guys are animals. So come check this out. So welcome to my studio. Turn this around. So there we are. So that's my studio. Forgive the mess. I apologize. A lot of you guys haven't even seen this space yet. And one of the greatest things I did was add tents into the studio space. So this time around, I'm running the Spider Farmer tents, and you know, while I'm opening up the tent, I want to give a huge shout out to Spider Farmer, as a matter of fact, because Spider Farmer's been a sponsor of mine in this channel for a number of years. And they've got, in my opinion, some of the greatest lights on the market, man, and for the best price. So if you were to head over, sorry, I'm on mad struggle here because I'm trying to pin this up. Here, you want to look at my face? If you were to head over to spider-farmer.com, use promo code PIGEONS420, you'll save a few dollars off at checkout, and you can get some pretty awesome lights. I use myself the SE5000 and the SE7000, and with this light, this is the 7000. This is a wonderful light for a 4x4 or a 5x5 grow space. And I particularly used this light in the last grow because the girls were getting really tall and really gangly. And so I needed that bigger footprint. And I wanted it to spread out across the entire space. So as you can see, it takes up the entire real estate of the tent. And it did exactly what I needed to do. My favorite light is the SE5000. That's this one. Reason I like this light is because it's going to do everything you need in a 4x4 tent. It's got full spectrum. It's going to do a 3x3 or a 4x4 grow space. So anyways, I'm a huge fan, guys. And not just because they're a sponsor, but because they're a great company with great products. So anyways, use promo code PIGEONS420. You'll save some money on the checkout. But let me show you what I got going on over here. My tent is two things. It's either AC Infinity or Spider Farmer, okay? So I've got AC Infinity at the top. That's the inline T6 Cloudline series inline. I love it. Quiet, wonderful. It's powered over here by the controller 69. A lot of people would like me to do a video on how to program these controllers. These are pretty simple. Honestly, just push buttons. Just push buttons. And once you fit, like, you know, you can't break anything. So, you know, you turn it up, turn it down. I don't need to turn it up, got it off. You know, if you want to cycle through your menu, just like it says, there's your menu button. You can go through high temp, your low temp. So set your highs and lows. Where do you want your high and low to be? Set your high humidity and your low humidity. So where do you want it to be? High and low. Depending on what stage of the flower you're in, you're going to want to know. What do you want your high of VPD to be? What do you want your low of VPD to be? Timer. Do you want the fan to cut in? Do you want it to run for 24 hours? Do you want it to run for 12 hours, 6 hours?
I run mine nonstop all day, every day. Whenever the flowers are in there, there's air circulation. So I pretty much just leave the timer off. Your cycle, so it allows you to cycle through as your timer as well. You can schedule Monday through Friday what time you want your system to turn on, shut off, so on and so forth, and then shut it all off right there. Boom, on, and then cycle through it again. So pretty simple. And then of course along the top you've got your different components plugged into the controller, and man, it's honestly, this is game changing. This is game changing. That's a Controller Pro 69. Honestly, just push buttons. Just push buttons. You're not going to break anything, so feel free. I rely heavily. I've got the clip-on fans. Not always are they always running, all three of them. Sometimes maybe one's running. I've got one down here as well, below the canopy and above the canopy. So if I, obviously I'm doing a lot of training, so I want some airflow underneath the canopy as well as above the canopy. This is not 2 bags of weed. I also do the humidifier. Okay. I deal with a lot of sweet things, from the best technology of lights to the greatest tents to the best smoking devices. Hemper, for crying out loud, Hemper box. They're gonna send me a box of stuff. So many cool things that I deal with. Boys and girls, I am not joking to you. The coolest thing that I have in my garden is the humidifier, man. Oh my God. I have struggled with humidifiers for years. Ask me, name a good humidifier. Go. Yeah, that's what I thought. This one. This is the biggest one you can get, and I can fog this place right up. So it's like if I wanted to put I almost fell over there. If I wanted to put my clones in here and like run a cloning environment, I don't know why you would fog the shit out of your tent. But if you were going to, you could do it with this thing, man, and it's just nuts. It's blowing smoke out of there, man. It's like you're at an after party at the MJ BizCon with your boys from the stash. But that's what I'm going to be running in this tent. In this tent, this is the other Spider Farmer tent. This is going to be the my veg station. This I just shut down my flower tent, so I already know whatever. As soon as I flip the switches on, I already know what it's going to land like. Of course, the temperatures outside have changed, but not a whole lot has changed in here. So here is going to be my veg tent. It's going to take me about a day, 2 days, 3 days to dial it in to that perfect humidity and temperature. But it's the same thing. I'm going to be running probably the SE 5000. Now, of course, I do have the G series of lights from Spider Farmer as well, but I much prefer the SE series for myself because I've got them. I'm not on a budget. I have the lights. And if you're on a budget looking for crazy power, then yeah, grab the G series, man. That's all about power for budget. I'm not struggling. I love that Spider Farmer added clasps to the tent, but man, there's better clasps for sure. That's a pain in the ass, I'll tell you right now. So same thing on this thing. I'm going to be running the this is the Cloudline T6. This one hasn't even run yet. I haven't even had this running yet. So it's going to take me a sec. And I've got the Scrog net in here as well, but this is going to go to the other tent. I actually just love, isn't this easy, man? Just put your Scrog nets on the back of your net. So easy. So easy. I don't know why I wasn't doing that. But, yeah. Bro, let me tell you. The best thing I did was add the tents to the studio. Because they're like right here. So, sorry, I'm at my desk now. Does anyone have any questions about that or anything? Sorry, let me, that's not a green screen behind me. What are you talking about? So yeah, but anyways, Mike, what happened to my mic? Wow, look at that, bro. $20, man.
And that's probably, bro, thank you, man. I was going to say, that could be American, man. And holy Jesus, I just hit the jackpot. Visible. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. That was very kind. $20 donation, man. Thank you. I see you too, man. Thank you. And I'll see you out of here as well. I'm staring at myself over here, and it's kind of awkward. It stayed with the computer. Oh, my God. You're so right. Oh, I'm such a lunatic. Did you hear anything? Probably faintly. Oh, I took the camera, but I didn't take the sound. But I'm a loud bugger, so you actually probably heard me pretty good. You probably heard me okay. All right, let me just put this on. What a goof. What a goof. What a goof. Is that going to be okay? I don't think so. I could still hear, though. Yeah. I just read the chat. Ugh. Now I'm getting messages. It was wonky. Can't hear you. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Very little. Just read the chat. Yeah. I should have read the chat, but when I take this second view here, when I take this view, I can't see that. No, I could not hear a thing. Well, let's go back over. Let me show you then, because I wanted to walk you through. I just walked through my whole entire grow. My plans, my hopes, and my desires. Yeah, I turned it up. All good. I figured. I'm pretty loud down here. I'm pretty loud. We gave you lots of shit. It was a good time. Good. I heard nothing you said. Chapo. Oh, that's not Chapo. Mike. Okay, I got you, bro. Oh, look at that. Pops up on the screen. Do you guys see that? Probably not, eh? That's pretty cool. It just came in. Oh, you did see it. I didn't know I had my Twitch notifications set up like that. Well, now I got it set up. So, you guys want to come see the house update? I'd love to show you guys the house. But let's bring the comments too. That's a good idea, bro. I'll bring the comments too, so I'm not so ignorant when you guys can't hear me worth a doodle. What a loser. What a loser. How did this guy get to 100,000 subscribers? Good gracious. Where's the chat? There it is. There we go. There we go. Yep. There. You can hear me now, boy. You hear me now, boy? So I never finished the ceiling, so I still have drywall to cover up with foam. So, yeah, I don't do drywall. I just cover it up with acoustic foam. All right. So, oh, yeah. So just real quick, let me go back. My primary light for this tent, which is going to be my flowering tent, is going to be, yeah, there's no way you heard me over here. Jesus Louise, Batman. So the primary light that I'm going to be using is the SE7000. This light is perfect if you've got like a big coverage, like a large coverage of plants that you want to get. I find, as I was saying, I had the Dead Ops and I had the Dreadnought, and they were both tall and gangly. And the 5000 is great. The SE 5000, which is this one right here, is great. I just wanted the maximum coverage so I could get those girls covered from side to side. And so I went with the 7000. It's a great light. But I think for the majority of people, I'll be totally honest with you, you do not need this light. It's way too big for you. This, honestly, this is my favorite light, the SE 5000. This is perfect run-of-the-mill consumer-based light. And honestly, this is the one I would use, but geez, this is the G series behind it, pretty much just as much power, but you're like $200 less on the light. The price of LEDs today are stupid. Like, I can't believe how cheap they are in regards to where they were anywhere. I'm sure they could go down more. I have no idea. But where they were, do you guys remember the day, 2014, spending $2,000, $3,000 on a blurple? Ugh, you know? I remember people laughing at LED people, and I was like, why are we laughing at the LED people? Today, hindsight, I get it. They did have a valid argument for LED, but their argument was years in advance. We weren't there yet. So, any goose, whatever. So this is gonna be my veg tent. As I was saying, this tent has already been completely acclimated for flower. I just took the flower down. So it's already ready for flower. This one, I'm gonna spend a day or two, maybe two, maybe three, acclimating it to get it ready for veg. And like I was saying, when I came over here and I was like, boys and girls, I'm sure you heard me. My favorite piece of equipment in this entire garden, and I say this as someone who is spoiled, bloody, rotten with the coolest shit on the market, and I mean it, and I'm so blessed and I'm so thankful, is the humidifier. Is that humidifier right there? That, bro. I'm telling you. As I was saying, like even Hemper Box. You guys heard of Hemper? They're gonna be sending me some cool stuff. I'm telling you right now, the humidifier is the coolest piece of equipment that is in my garden because it's like, go ahead, name me a good humidifier. I'll wait. That's right. That's right. Now I'm sure there's one out there, but the reality is like, no, you can't find a good humidifier. It's a pain in the arse, bro. So how big are these tents, Chris? These are 4x4s, man. These are 4x4 tents. And this space is my favorite spot in my studio. I spend the most time at my desk, but this is my favorite spot because this is exactly what I wanted. I'll be totally honest with you. I know you guys have heard of High Again. Shout out to Neil and Heaven because they're the shit. They actually inspired me to bring the tents in the garden because they created an incredible studio that was just amazing, and I was like, I want it, man. I want it. So I was like, let me try to redneck as much as I can. And of course, I'm in my basement, so I've got the rafters and stuff or whatever. I'm probably just gonna paint them white because I noticed them in their ballin' ass house. They painted it black. So I'm gonna probably paint it white or whatever, consistent with whatever this is. So yeah, man, bringing the plants into the house or into my space was brilliant. I'm so thankful I did that. So yeah, shout out to Spider Farmer, man. They're a sponsor of mine. I want to be totally transparent. They've been a sponsor of mine for years. I love their lights. They wouldn't be a sponsor of mine if I didn't swear by their products. You know, mainly their lights. At least their lights. This is what I've used the most. But yeah, and if you're using Spider Farm, or if you're gonna go with Spider Farmer, you can use my promo code if you want. Spider-farmer.com, promo code pigeons420. You support the show and you save some money. So just so you know, I appreciate all of you guys, man. What was I gonna say? Oh, they're having a Black Friday sale too, man. They're having a Black Friday sale. So if you want to save even more money, man, go check it out on their website for Black Friday. So I know they're having some sales. I know they are. So I want that hat. You're not alone. You're not alone. A lot of people do. and I need to make one. I would love to see grow boxes with the possibility to put something like a heater mat or ventilation under it. Yeah. Me too. So, forgive my other basement or the rest. So, welcome to the house reveal, guys. My house update. So, for those of you that don't know, Mrs. Kitchen, you can kind of see behind us, and we're about 75% of the way through it. So this is my house. This is a little intimate, but we've removed the wall. I live in like a 1967 house, 1967. So it's like a bungalow, and it was plywood counters and cabinets and everything. Everything was plywood, and this was a window. And so Mrs. P and I are waiting for the fridge, but everything is being done. Everything's new. All the appliances new. We're getting a completely new kitchen, and everything, including the pot lights too. It was actually stucco, like this stipple stuff. Ugh. But then we took down this wall. It's gonna open this up. Well, we haven't taken down the wall yet, but yeah, man. The coolest thing. I know I'm a redneck, but bro, check this out. Now these aren't done. Watch. toilet seat, bro. I'm no hands. First, we came out with a toilet seat that slow closes first for all of us men out there before the women got slow closing cabinets. But that's fucking awesome, bro. That's the best part. And the sink's on. Look at this. Now I'm gonna be able to bathe. I'm gonna be able to bathe in this bad boy. Yeah, check that out. Hey, isn't that something? Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So yeah, that's the update. Here's the dogs, because this is important that you see them. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Who's the prettiest dog? Oh, it's you. You're the prettiest one, aren't you? Who's the prettiest? You're not even gonna make eye contact with me? You're not even gonna make eye contact with me? Goofball? Goofball? Oh, you want a high five? Oh, that's my guy right there. That's my homie right there, bro. That's my homie right there. Yeah. Yeah, he leaves me hanging. That's okay. But sweet. Sweet. Where I was just in. You must have just got here. I can't show you plants on YouTube, my friend. I've been on for way too long. But yeah, it's coming along real nice. It's coming along real nice. Next, this is going to be a lunch counter, so it's going to get raised up like another foot or so, and then yeah, no handles in the kitchen. Nope, no handles. They don't yet because they haven't done them yet. But you push them, and then it opens up for you too. Yeah, Kim Kardashian ain't got nothing on me. No, I'm just joking. I have this real sink. But yeah, pretty damn awesome, man. Oh, is my dog coming? Are you coming or no, baby girl? One? Are you coming too, boo, or no? I'm closing the door. Done. So yeah, so needless to say, sure can't wait for the renovations to be done. Is that what I was gonna say? I don't think that's what I was gonna say. But I was gonna show you guys something new. Actually, hold on. Am I allowed to show these? Hey, chat. Chat. I need you guys to tell me something. Am I allowed to show the new AC Infinity pH pen? Or is that just for me to look at until it releases? I know you guys have seen them somewhere else, right? Oh, the AC pH. Oh, you already know about it? Hold on. Rob already did. Booyah! Let's go. That boy's really good at breaking the nudes. Rob already did. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got the pH head. Yes, yeah, you're fine. Sweet. I knew I was behind the nudes on this anyways. So, since I was doing a studio tour, I'm still right there, this spot in the treasure trunk. This is going to be my product review spot. I'm going to have a table here with a top-down light and just the things to look cool. Marquez Brownlee will be like, what? I'll be like, yeah, bro, I got it from you. So, but I haven't done it yet. He's far more motivated than I am. So needless to say, I've got this pH pen, and I don't know where to go with it to make it look the coolest possible. Wait. I have another tripod around here somewhere. There's tripods everywhere, but there's a piece in particular I'm looking for. Who's texting me? Where did I put that piece? Oh well. Okay. Well, the part of it's right here. Oh, it's right there. Yes, look at me. The point of this whole studio was to be practical, functional. So no matter what, I could always be in the mood to record. Because one thing is like when you're getting started, when you're getting started in this game, you'll do anything. You'll do anything to get content out. And then as you get more and more, I'm not going to say wise, it's almost like, it's like when you're a kid, you're full of imagination, you know? And then as you get older, your imagination just plummets. So it's like kind of the same thing. It's like now I have to have, it has to be better and better and better and better instead of just like, just create, bro, just to create. So you make an area so that no matter what's going on, I could sit down right here and I could create something. I could come over here, and I could create something, you know, put some water, put a scene in the back right there. I'm on the beach, you know, on a couch on the beach. Yeah, you know, so that was the idea. Now, let's check this out, bro. Let me just do this, all right? Let me check you before I wreck you. You ever heard that? Probably from your parents. Or is that just me? All right, hold up. Woo! So, we're going to do it right here. Because what better spot? This may look like a couch, but it is not, in fact, a couch. This is a very expensive, unique table only designed for product reviews. Okay. All right, check this out, friends. We have here the AC Infinity Hydroproponic. It's trusted by dermatologists around the world. That's awesome. Okay, so Hydroponic Meter Pro Advanced All-in-One Testing Kit, pH, EC, TDS, temperature, salinity, and can determine your marriage status. That's great. That's great. We need more of these. All right. I'm gonna put my necklace underneath my shirt so it doesn't hit my microphone. Okay. We're gonna go like this. Looks like a couch. See what I've done? But it's not. All right. All right. So here we go. I haven't even opened it. First of all, love the packaging. This, oh, there's stuff on the back. It's all encompassing. Well, isn't that something? So let's try to read it. No, let's not read it. Let's open it. But in true fashion, let's not ruin the box because I want to be able to keep the box. Oh, there we go. Just so I have reference. There we go. There we go. Unboxing, very important. So, Sydney, it's upside down. I'm going to walk into the office with this thing and be like, bro, your shit's upside down. I'll be like, no, man, this is how you're supposed to carry it. I'll be like, no, it's actually supposed to be like this. You're doing it wrong. I'm like, bro, you for real, bro? You for real right now? Yeah, it's like this. I was like, all right, I didn't know. That's fine. What do you got? AC Infinity's Hydroprobiotic Dermatology Tested Approved PHECM Marriage Status Approving Device. What do you got? Tim's? Pfft, do better. All right, it's fine. They don't trust me for marketing anyway. We'll get over the fact that it's upside down. All right. What do you think's inside? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh! There's a lot of science in this box, bro. Look at this. Well, I'll be damned. In true fashion, they've got a book. All right. And like any good man, I'm going to take my time in skimming through this. Got it. And then I'm just going to dive right in, baby. So, what do we have here? Seems as if... Okay. So it gives you all the directions right on the thing. So as you skim through the directions, you'll be able to find you'll be able to find exactly what you're looking for right here. Wow. So, I feel sorry for all you suckers out there that have to check your pH. Just kidding. I'm one of them too. So, let's see what we got. Let's check it out. So, press to turn on. Oh, it's right here. I was like, where'd I put it? Ho ho! Bro, this is a knuckle buster, man. This has got some weight to it. Remove insulation paper. There might... Okay. Okay, what I'm going to suggest, Chad, is you guys tune into Mr. Growit's video. He's going to show you exactly how to use this thing. And let me tell you, he's going to be on point about it, all right? I guarantee you. So what I'm going to say is you've got some plastics. You've got some bottles, liquids. pH 4. Okay, so you've got your constants. This is great. All right. So, tune into Mr. Growit's video on how to use the AC Infinity pH pen. That's pretty sweet. And shout out to AC Infinity for sending me all that cool stuff all the time. Because I always use every piece of it. And if you want to get cool shit too, you can go to acinfinity.com, use promo code PIGEONS420. Oh, that was good. That was good. So I'm glad that they always hook me up with the cool stuff, man. Yeah, that was cool. They have a fanny pack though. If you want to get real technical. All right. The key is to not leave your fanny pack open at all times. That is a valuable lesson. Now, thankfully, I don't use glass pipes anymore. I'm using this thing from Denmark. I'll show it to you. See, this is a piece of equipment I am very familiar with. This here is a fanny pack. Okay? This is a very technical piece of equipment. This can be worn in many different ways. Some people think that the most appropriate and sometimes the most fashionable is across the waist, such as this. However, also known for the most ridicule. Can be a bit embarrassing. Yeah, I understand. Here's a better look. There you go. Okay, there you go. That's behind the scenes right there. But what a lot of people are missing is the over-the-shoulder method. Okay. Okay. This right here, no ridicule at all. Everybody's wearing stuff like this. The men in France, some of the manliest men in the world, they're all wearing Merces. Okay? Get with the times, guys. Sometimes they're hard to put on. Sometimes they're hard to get off. Multiple straps, but very hardy zippers. Problem is, only downside, you can't step on the clasps. I had to cancel my trip because I stepped on the clasp of this and I broke it. I was afraid. Oh, God, look at this. Look at that. Just sheer broke. That was force. I'm not going to Spanibus. I wear mine like that. Yeah, over the shoulder. Yeah, you're cooler than me, that's why. That's fine. I don't judge. I am thirsty, though. Only drug dealers wear those. Uncertified pharmaceuticals or physicians? No. What are those? Pharmacist. It's an uncertified pharmacist. So what? What's really organic? You know? Use it as a seatbelt. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. So anyways, I'm using this Denmark piece. This is from Hoge. And they're out of Denmark, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Danish. And this pipe right here, it kind of brings you back to like 1991. No, 2001. And you can kind of take it apart. You know, you remember your buddy had one of these and you were like, whoa, sweet. This, same thing. Goes anywhere. It's easy to clean. Take it apart. Flush the resin out of there. This thing's great. You put it in your fanny pack. Drop it on the floor. It's not going to break. It might separate. It's not going to break. There's no breaking. It's going to scratch maybe, but this thing is like someone coming at you too. It's like, whoo, you know? Just kidding. I don't condone violence. But that's a pretty sweet piece. I don't mind it at all. Hoj. Believe me, I'm not very cool. No one's gonna believe that for a second. Hey, I agree, dads. I agree. Dad's tent. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, all you need is a matching man purse. Viet, you might not be wrong. No, you might not be wrong. Is anybody going to what's that place? MJ BizCon this year? Anybody going to Vegas? Anybody going to Vegas this year? I'm curious to know. If you are, consider pulling up to MJ BizCon, man, or at least pulling up to the outside, and come smoke with us. What game you streaming tonight? Update for GTA's tomorrow, so probably some Red Dead, maybe maybe the new Call of Duty drop. Might get some of that on. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing for sure. Hopefully you guys can tune in for that. 9 p.m. Central if you guys aren't doing anything. 9 p.m. Central, twitch.tv/pigeons420. I do go live every day there. Every day. We talk about all kinds of crazy things over there. And I can do and show whatever I want. I can show plants. We can take tokes from the Magic Dragon. You know, we can do all kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Huge shout out to From the Stash, man, and Stash Blend. Somebody was asking about Stash Blend. Sorry. Hey, this is my channel, and I can talk about it if I want to. Yo, all the trolls in the chat, man. All the trolls in the chat that were giving the From the Stash guys a hard time because they were shouting out From the Stash or Stash Blend. Come on. I'm not sure if you've ever tuned in to like anything, but name the platform. You're gonna see people talking about their stuff. You know, Lil Wayne can't go to an interview without talking about Bumbu. You know, Gwyneth Paltrow talking about her pussy candles. We got What's Her Nuts doing yeast beer. Yeah, you heard me. We've got, you know, Logan Paul that has their Happy Daddy and Prime, and they walk everywhere with it. Now, I don't want to be compared to Logan Paul, but Stash Blend is a wicked product. It's an incredible product, and it's one that Rob, Chris, and I are very proud of, very happy with. And we know that it's going to change the game. We know that it's going to save people a lot of money. And it's cheap. It's cheap. So it's not like it's going to get us rich. It's cheap. It's a really affordable product. It's going to last people a while. So, yeah, damn right we're going to talk about it. We're very, very proud of it. And when we just so happen to use our own podcast, where we are talking to ourselves to talk about our product. I think it's kind of selfish when people are like, yo, man, quit talking about your shit, bro. I don't come here to hear you talk about Stash Blend for the first 5 minutes of the episode, bro. Bro, you're getting 45 minutes of sheer free content. It does have 60 seconds of sponsored shout-outs at the beginning. And then it's a Q&A, man. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, it would be one thing if we were on someone else's show and we were talking about it all the time. Even then, it's like, I'm proud of it. I'm going to talk about it. You know, ask me something different and I'll talk about something different. But, you know, when the questions, typically in this case, or at least in this case, the question was specifically in regards to Stash Blend. Yeah, hashtag no shame. Hashtag no shame. No one's going to apologize for that. So, what blend was the humidifier? What brand was the humidifier? Sorry, I couldn't hear. It's AC Infinity. AC Infinity. Everything in my tent is either AC Infinity or Spider Farmer. That's it. That's it, unless it's the genetics. What is a stash? Well, if you can't tell by this face, I don't really know. Colby, ignore the haters. Oh, yeah. Ignoring them is one thing, but addressing them is another. You know, I do think it's important that I get my opinion out there. And just let me know, man. I'm going to stick up for my boys, stick up for my friends, because I know they're just as excited as I am. And I know that when those comments come in, you know, they're looking at it going, shit, are we really talking about this too much? No, we're not. Not even a little bit. Anyways, hashtag no shame. Do it your way. Yeah. Just like Burger King. Gonna have it my way. I appreciate the advice you gave in Discord, my guy. Hey, Big J, I appreciate you, man. I'm always open. And shameless plug here, Justin. If you're looking for that humidifier, I think it's about maybe about $100, maybe a little less. I'm not certain. I can't remember. I'll tell you right now, actually. Promo code Pigeons420 or the stash will save you some money on checkout, man. AC Infinity. I'm just gonna check out the price of it. Granted, we sell things fast, so they're probably sold out. It's one thing about the flock. We don't. Yeah, sold out. Yeah. Well, the one is there's no price. It's free. The 9-liter has no price. Bah, humbug. It's free. Yeah, I don't know. They got prices around the other ones, but these ones are sold out, so I'm not sure. I think it was like 100 and change, if I'm not mistaken. Give or take. When using Stash Blend with Floraflex and Cocoa, I would need to cut back on my regular schedule, right? Not on the schedule, but on the amounts. Yeah, you're only gonna need your base nutrients. I'm not familiar with Flora $59.99. Thank you, Slinky. Or the 15-liter, which is $149. That's the one I have. And it talks to your whole system for you too. Sorry, go back. Okay, so you just need your base nutrients. So I like I said, I'm not familiar with Floraflex. However, I guarantee they've got like a Grow bottle, maybe a Grow A and B bottle, and then they have a Bloom bottle, maybe a Bloom A and B. I'm not sure. All you would need is the Grow and the Bloom. So your base nutrients. Some have been using a CalMag bottle as well with theirs. But with every nutrient line, you're gonna have to do a little bit of left and right. How can I find you on Discord? I have a Discord, but I don't have Discord set up in the same way that on YouTube that I do on Twitch. It's right here. Invite people, copy. There we go. If you would like to join, it's open to anyone, please. There's my Discord right there. Tons of awesome people there, always answering questions. Great community. Yeah. So Justin, just be careful. Oh, you're asking about the humidifier. So yeah, just Golden Roberts. Just be careful with whatever bottles you're using, just to make sure that A, it's not too much, or B, it's not enough. But I can guarantee you that Floraflex. Again, I'm saying this totally ignorant because I've never looked at their line, but I can almost guarantee they've got a Grow, a Bloom, a CalMag, a Silica, microbes. Bud Candy. Maybe I'm wrong. But if I can't say that for Floraflex, I can apply that to 70% of other nutrients, 80% of nutrients out there. They all have lines. It's proprietary, right? And they should. Like, it's because they have a formula, unless it's a white label shipped out of Holland somewhere, which speaks for probably 30% of that 70%. But they have a proprietary method of what they believe is the right amount at the right time, and they create a formula that caters to that. So that's the only difference. It's water in a bottle is the nutrients essentially, but it's a matter of how much when is really the part that you're buying into when you buy a nutrient line. So I can use all my nutrients and be able to buy more as well. Uncle Dunk, I don't think I understand. So I can use all my nutrients and be able to buy more as well. So my A and B, thanks. Yep. I don't think I understand your question, Dunk, unless someone else in the chat's got it. I don't think I understand. Do not mix lines. It's asking for trouble. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would not recommend mixing nutrients because, you don't know how much is in one bottle versus how much is in another, and what did they put in this bottle to get the concoction that they believe will do. Yeah, you're kind of just asking for trouble, but it can definitely be done. Is Craft Blend a nutrient or an additive? I'm going to assume an additive, but I've never used Craft Blend. This is a question. This is question for, it's a nutrient. There you go. It's a nutrient. I'm going to go with chat. I'm changing my answer immediately. Again, I'm not sure. But I know that you can use Craft Blend and Stash Blend together. I've heard that. It's a dry amendment, basically. Yeah. It's a nutrient. Yeah, I believe you. Dad Tent's in the house, man. Yeah, he's been here a minute. It's a dry amendment, basically. Yeah, sure. I'll run with that. I've never used it. Stash Blend is the first powdered anything I've used. What's Stash Blend? What's Stash Blend? Sorry. Stash Blend is a product that Rob, Chris, and I came out with that is a premium, it's an additive that incorporates a myriad of different nutrients, bacteria, and inputs. Like there's silica in there, there's NPK from the corn starch liquor, there's bacteria, there's a number of bacteria, there's fixating bacteria, so it's constantly pulling nitrogen into the plant. There's I stumble on this word, there's mycorrhizae. I don't know how to say that word, I'm sorry. It's in there too. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. That's why it's going to alleviate a number of bottles. And if you go to stashblend.com, that's where you can check it out. And all in one then, I wouldn't add it to a nutrient then. No, as I said, Dunk, you do want to add the base nutrients. So your NPK. Typically, there is NPK in Stash Blend, so if you ever have any issues, you can revert back to remembering that there is NPK in there. It's just that it's not a large amount, so that's what you're going to be adding. Hey P, have you ever used Grow Dots? No. And Recharge? Obviously before Stash Blend? No, I haven't. But I've heard nothing but amazing things about both of them. And shout out to Do Grows, man. Shout out to the guys at Recharge, man. And Stash Blend is a 215. That's right. That seems close. Use Stash Blend with whatever nutrient line you're using. Yeah, you can use it with whatever nutrient line. Just add the first bottle, like the Grow and the Bloom. Recharge is dope. I got some Grow Dots to try next run. Yeah, Recharge is dope, and I love those guys over there. And despite how much the internet wants to divide us, won't happen. Planning on using Stash Blend next Grow. Rhino, let's go, man. That's exciting. I wish you the best. Stash Blend has... Here. I think I can invite anybody. I forgot. But here we go. Stash Blend also has a Discord. Okay. It's invite only. You guys can check that out on Thursdays when we go live during the week. We show off gardens. We go in there, we check out gardens. And if you have a Stash Blend garden, we'll definitely highlight that too. So that's something you're interested in. And of course, if you're looking for more, there's always more. The guys at From the Stash have some awesome Patreon perks as well that'll open up more elements to your Discord and enhance the experience. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. It's very similar to my own. Dad Tense, what would you recommend for a feeding schedule? Once a week type thing? To be honest with you, it's really going to come down to your regimen, your system. I'm assuming you're referring to synthetic nutrients, like bottle nutrients. And excuse me. I personally water, like, I do an alternate program. So I alternate between water, feeding. Typically I feed twice a week. Yo, Pete, you should do some giveaway of Stash Blend in Europe since it's not coming anytime soon. We do, if you tune into our Twitch, twitch.tv/FromTheStash, we do giveaways every time we're live. And we try to aim for areas that we can't get to in regards to shipping. Read the plants. Gotcha. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Stash Blend. Yeah. Oh, with Stash Blend. Same thing. Yep, same thing. I did Stash Blend with every single watering. I had no issues. But I don't think that's totally necessary. I think as long as you are adding, your dose at least every feeding, you're okay. But the plants are going to tell you, friends. The plants will tell you, and you got to be careful because I don't want you to get caught up in everything I say, and then holding it to like, oh well, he said I had to, and it burnt all my plants. All right, well, those plants didn't like it that way. I'm sorry. I feed twice a day. Feed twice a day? Every other feed. Yeah, I don't feed twice a day. Absolutely. I don't have time for that. I'm assuming you've got some kind of system, like a drip system, I'm assuming. Splash blend, it's a top dress? No. It's both. I blend mine with water. Stash blend with water. Tablespoon per gallon. And it mixes wonderfully. We recommend that you don't use it in a DWC because our scientists determine that it's likely that because it's not entirely water soluble, that it'll clog up filters. But we have people that are actively using it in DWC that aren't having any issues. Anything with filters. But yeah, RDWC. You go a whole tablespoon. The bag says teaspoon. Did I say tablespoon? Teaspoon. Teaspoon per gallon. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, don't do tablespoon. Teaspoon. Yeah, RDWC. Yeah, the reverse parts add the filter. High frequency fertigation, Athena Pro and Cocoa. Yep. Teaspoon, not tablespoon. Yeah, I said tablespoon. I apologize. Do you hand water pea or drip irrigation? I hand water. I don't trust a man who doesn't hand water his plants. I'm just playing. Yeah, that's too much blend, boy. Too much blend. Set up a Canadian site for Stash Blend Pea. Can't get it in the country. That's the thing. Getting mass agricultural nutrients into Canada is the hard part. It's just a struggle because Canada has a ton of regulations around agricultural stuff, and I'm just gonna hypothesize it's mainly because it's just so highly, well, of course it is, but it's so highly regulated. It'll be a pay to play system where it's like if you're already in, you're in. So all those large companies are just continuously pushing new products and stuff. So any goose. And it works well with recharge. Their team. Yeah, yep it do. It would. Tablespoon is a lot, P. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sorry. I'm just steering people in the wrong direction here. I apologize. Oh, what's that? Sorry. Oh, you need help with the fog machine? Oh, yep, I got you. Gerald, no problem, buddy. Anything for you? How about make a Canadian version by us for us? By us for us, yeah. I could try, yeah. Make Stash Blend in Canada. Probably cost an arm and a leg. Every cultivar is different. Yeah, that's the truth. You got to be very careful too. Can't always apply a one-fix-all application to everything. I heard her stretch. She's eyeing me up. Plenty of shameless plugs for Recharge, but it's a crime to mention Stash Blend, right? Whatever. I don't, like I said, I don't care. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm so excited and proud to have this as something that I can call my own, with two dope ass motherfuckers that I think are crazy. You know, crazy awesome. So honored. So honored. But like I said, it's just a few trolls. It's the vocal minority, right? But when it's been out longer and more people have used it, I'm sure there'll be more recommendations. In regards to which, I'm sorry? Oh, the blend, right? Can't speak on it. I never used it. In my opinion, it doesn't matter. My opinion doesn't matter. Nah, your opinion does matter. It does matter. I think what people can get confused is that they feel that other people have to listen to it. I do believe everyone's opinion matters. They do. It does. What you think and how you feel is valid. But we can't expect other people to give any shits about how I feel or my opinion. Yo, Rodrigo, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. I'm okay from start to finish. I'm just having trouble harvesting perches. Chewy, what are you having problems with, my friend? Don't work. I just stamped on them now. The dreams of perches overnight. What's a perches, friend? And always with malice. Yeah, I'm not sure. You deserve to talk. Make my first grow easy. Thank you, barbed wire. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you found your way. Try Northern Scrogger. He'll show you how to tuck. Northern Scrogger is amazing. Did you know I'm going to be partying with Northern Scrogger? I'm going to be tearing it up with that guy in like 17 days, but I'm not counting. Bendo, too many opinions. Good to see you, brother. I purchased the ultrasound mist humidifier. It was only $40, 6 liters. Looks like AC Infinity one works great. It does work great, but the biggest thing, in my opinion, the biggest thing where AC Infinity wins the cake with the humidifier is not the fog, it's the size. It's 15 liters. I fill that thing once a week, and I fill it up and I'm done. Before I had to fill up my humidifier sometimes 2 times a week. Or 2 times a week. Every day. 2 times a week. I was going to say 2 times a day. Every day I had to fill that humidifier up. It drives me bonkers. So to have one that lasts all day, all day, all week, wish I found you before I got a different setup. Don't worry, barbed wire. Your setup is dope. Okay, your setup is dope. Don't worry. If you've invested time, effort, and energy into it, you're fine. You're fine. You don't have to have all these incredible things. Sorry, let me rephrase that. They're not incredible. All these expensive toys. That's the best way to put it. And sometimes I lose track of that too because I'm very blessed. I'm honored to have 2 dope sponsors who are very quick to allow me to play with some really cool stuff. And it doesn't have to be this stuff, and that's just being honest. I grew pretty decent herb with HPS. Now, I don't see the point in doing that anymore because, insert sponsor here, you can get a pretty decent light that does better for less. But anyways, it's like I grew with CFLs, compact fluorescent lights. Grew some pretty decent weed. Was it amazing weed? It was to me. And does it matter then? I'm not putting my weed into a cup, into a grower's cup or a smoker's cup. At the time I was providing for me and my wife. She loved it. I loved it. I grew it with CFLs and HPSs. What else matters? Read a comment on Mr. Grow It's X, and he posted a comment where someone said, growing good weed's impossible. You can't do it unless you have 30 years of experience. I know you guys saw the post. That's ludicrous. That's crazy. That's not true. It is easy to grow good weed. It is. You know, if you want to grow great weed consistently, that's where you need to learn. The perpetual idea, keeping plants alive for longer, training them, putting more. Yeah, okay, you can make it hard. Anyone who knows organic knows that you can make it difficult. I could still grow organic, and I don't even know up from down when it comes to organic. I could do it. But you know, you can make it hard. This whole PC, this whole computer setup, I built this whole thing. Everything, all the components on the inside and all the gadgets and gadgets that I can't rename, I did it. It's easy. Someone was saying, "No, you got to know your shit." No, you don't. No, you just need a good Twitch chat to get you through just about anything, or a good YouTube video. So you can grow good weed, and you don't need the most expensive shit. It doesn't have to be state of the art. There's still people out there making their own LEDs. That's the way to do it. You know, I'm not saying make your own LED. Find your way. That's the way to do it. I saw your plants. Yeah, you can. You can see them pretty much anywhere but YouTube now. That's pretty much how it is. They're on my Patreon. They're on Twitch, my Instagram. Granted, I don't have any plants right now. I'm not growing any because I'm going to Vegas in 2 weeks, and my father-in-law is the one that normally has to watch my tent, and I want him to just have a nice, easy, relaxing time while we're gone and not have to worry about my plants, because the dogs go to the paw, like the resort, and the spa, and that's where they hold up, man. It's great. So the whole house is taken care of. So yeah, I'm not gonna grow until I get back. Y'all got all the toys. Secret to you too. You are absolutely right, and never for 1 minute will I ever say that I got it hard, man. Not when it comes to weed and growing and, well, shit, life's pretty good right now too. Knock on wood, you know. But I earned it. I honestly, if I may, I work hard for the things that I have. I work hard to keep my family, you know, fed and clothed and secured and protected and loved. And I think I speak for a lot of men and women out there that, you know, you should be happy for the things you have. You should be willing to celebrate even your smallest victories, because if you aren't, nobody else is. So it's okay. Yeah, it's okay to be okay with what you got. Would you guys consider interviewing another content creator? Because I watch another person and I don't hear anyone talk about him, but he is full of knowledge. Anthony Rafferty. We from the Stash, which is my podcast. I'm not sure if you know I have one. I'm not going to say we've interviewed all content creators, obviously, because there's so many, but we have interviewed a ton of content creators. Everyone from the Ocean Grown Boys to Welcome to the Grow Tent to the Zazas to, oh my gosh. Yeah, most people that we interview are content creators. But if you have any ideas for people that you would like us to interview, please don't hesitate to reach out. His name is 420 Scene. We had him on the show. He's been on From the Stash. Yeah, we've interviewed him already. Let me grab you the podcast episode. Yeah, that was last year, if I'm not mistaken. The dude with the sunglasses. We've done a ton of videos, man. Huge shout out to From the Stash. Those are my boys. I Can THC. Oh yeah, it's with the old thumbnails, right? He was in like season 1. Yeah. Yeah, we had him on so early, man. Yeah. Oh, there he is right there. Episode 57. Episode 57. Copy. Paste. There it is right there. Boom. But yeah, that's the dude right there. That's my podcast. I know a lot of you guys might not know I even have one, but I got 2 podcasts. Shit, I think I got 3 out there. I'll definitely look for it, but he is so knowledgeable. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, he's a great guy. Puts out awesome content. He's full of knowledge. Quite honestly, you know what? I'll even go one farther for you there, and I'll tell you that 420C, and he might not even know it, but that man put a stamp on content creating when it comes to cannabis on YouTube. I didn't phrase that very well, but you get my point. And it's one of the biggest things he's criticized for. And can you figure out what it is? His biggest criticism is that A, he doesn't show plants. And it's talking head videos. Yeah, not showing plants. Whether you like it or not, and let's remove your opinion, because I'm just gonna be honest with you. I honestly, like I said, it's okay to have an opinion, but I don't care. Regardless of what you think of that guy, that man managed to fly through the algorithm with and putting out solid information. I can't say I watch all of his videos, or I have watched all of his videos, but I've seen a few. And that was the turning point. In terms of, we were like, well, how the fuck does he get through? And it was obvious. And a lot of people always like to say, well, so-and-so can show plants. Yep. But for how long? How long are they going to? It only takes... I'm not even actually going to say what it takes, because there's enough trolls out there that'll try to make it happen. But I don't like putting channels out on blast. Be like, look at them, they're doing so good. No, because it's like they're gonna get got, and it's only a matter of time, and it's scary to think that Anyways, this is a very conversation killing topic, because this is just something only a few people can really not understand, but care to even listen up to. It's woe is me as a poor weed tuber, but the reality is that there's a game to play and a navigation to figure it out, and there's been an evolution of content since I've been creating content on the internet since 2014, and I went to YouTube in 2016, and from the time I was blogging in 2014 to now, the evolution of content has been remarkable, has been amazing. I am so thankful to be a part of this space, because it's so new. And you might think, what? New? Yeah, it's so new. Like, if you look at where content, say, on YouTube was, let's just say 5 years ago, 6, 7 years ago, it's where weed content is right now. You're now seeing things about herb in a content, in a documented way that can make it on YouTube. You're seeing documentaries, you're seeing time lapses, you're seeing vloggers, you're seeing the cinematographers, the photographers, the product reviews, you're seeing it all now. That was happening on YouTube 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago. But weed content, I keep calling it weed tube. It's a horrible way to refer to things. Weed content evolved to the point where, like, that time is when people were using their cell phone. Where did I put my cell phone? Oh, it's over there. People are using their cell phones in vertical mode to record their gardens. That was happening in 2014, 15, 16-ish. So it's like it's the evolution has been amazing. It's been so great to see. And so what's the reason for that is because YouTube's put the crunch down, and you know what, love it or hate it, it's made us step our game up. And not just us, like look at all the new people creating content. Look at all the new up and comers, and there's so many of them. And it's great. It's amazing to see. And it's because of the new up and comers that they set a pace to the game that it's like, if I may, old timers to the weed content game. I'm not even that old because there are older than me, but I'm one of the originals, if I may. We have to step our game up where it's like, sweet. Oh, you're doing it this way? Let me give it a shot. Let me put my spin on it. I love that. Love it. No robot can stop me from showing plants, and that's okay. I with all due respect, it's easy to say that when you're very, very small. Very easy to say that. I would like to continue to grow and to continue to share the same message. I want to share my journey. I want to share my adventures. I want to spread my knowledge. I want to share my experience. The bigger that I get, the bigger you get, the more attention you get, the more the censorship bubble, the pressures from legal restraints bubble, all those things where it's like, okay, well, do you really have all your ducks in a row? Because when push comes to shove, now that you have everything on the line, are you willing to just hang on to that one denominator? That one thing? The answer is no. I guarantee you won't. But as a small creator that, a couple hundred subscribers, a handful of views, you should continue doing that. You should continue doing exactly what your community is looking for. But you're going to have to push yourself. You're going to have to push yourself and look for change, because again, I've been creating content since 2014. It gets hard to create the same content over and over and over and over, and I'm not done, over and over and over. There's 365 days in a year. You're looking at a guy who's created videos every single day of the week since 2016. Unless I've been banned, I've created content every single week. And it's just like, and for many of those weeks, it was every day. So it's like, I understand the tenacity, I understand the ambition, and I understand the will to do it. But I will tell you that will burn out real fast as that bubble gets smaller and smaller, and then YouTube says, "Well, now you can't even post," because I did get deleted. Remember that? Remember, I had a channel that had 15,000 subscribers, and then was removed from the platform for what? Say it with me now. Showing plants. So now, since 15,000 subscribers, I've built my channel and my community up to 100,000. Guess what I'm not going to do? This is not rocket science. This is called sustainability. This is I want to be able to share my message for the longest amount of time to the most amount of people. You cannot do that by doing what we were doing in 2016, 17, right up until 2018 when we all got deleted. So I understand this is tough for a lot of people. That's why you can still go onto forums on the internet and find tons of pictures of weed and tons of everything. You can still get High Times magazine. You can still go on to your favorite, you can see plants on the internet. YouTube does not like that. So no plants then? I'm thinking no. So again, like I said, please continue to show them, because they'll never stop us all. They will never stop us all. Keep at it. Yeah, keep at it. Yep. Because we need to stand up. We need to stand up. And YouTube didn't like that they were not getting their cut. Yeah. So then how does build a soil show plants over 100,000 subs? There's plenty. Now remember, there's an exception to every rule. And I don't want to highlight them because how long will that journey last? I have no idea. But guess what? Guess who the argument was last year? Hi again. Who says, now look, unfortunately, they got. YouTube has millions of channels to moderate. As a community in a very small niche part of that community on that platform, they're not going to get us all. And even though we might think that they are large, big actors in the community, YouTube has huge things to worry about. Whether you have 100,000 subscribers, 200, my channel was deleted in 2018. They know me. There's no doubt about it. They deleted it and then flipped the switch back on again. Some of these channels weren't around in 2018. They don't have that little mark on their count. Whether you think it's a tinfoil hat or not, I can't show plants. So how other people do it, I don't know. How I can't do it, I know I can't do it. YouTube has AI. Sure does. Yep, sure does. But like I said, there's plenty of exceptions to a rule, but look at the masses. Just look at the taps that have been turned off over the years. Look at it. The evidence is there. Again, we can always point fingers, but sustainability over the most amount of time. Do Grow Show is cool too. Love Do Grows. They deleted too. Came back. Don't show plants. They just sit and talk. They're getting way more views than they ever did. They're growing at a pace faster than they ever were. Come on, man. So I know the truth hurts, man. I know the truth hurts, and I would love to show my plants. It's not like I'm part of this community. It's not like I'm like, no, stop growing weed. Don't do it. It's horrible for you. Stop it. No, I just can't show you them here, but I have a ton of different places where I can. Maybe it has to do with your location in the world. I live in Canada, where I am federally legal to possess, smoke, grow. So that's the stand that Twitch takes. And that's why you've seen the cannabis community migrate over to Twitch over the years, is because Twitch has specifically said in their terms and conditions that you can do whatever's legal in your local area. So everyone wants to start showing their plants. Yeah, right. And then so Friendly Ghost, I do talk about, I've talked about this once or twice, but Friendly Ghost, Mr. Canucks, bless his soul, he does show plants. However, and I'm only going to give this a second. Bless his soul. This guy's my man. He was banned before, but this is his actually his third account. He was banned twice. This is a brand new, fresh account. However, I'll digress. I'll give it to you. Let's say they do know. This is a man who spends hours, days editing his content. The man, is he still in 900,000 subscribers? The man has had 900,000 subscribers for damn near 2 years. It's a shame that he can't grow. Look at his channel, man. This guy makes content that is worthy of Netflix, but can't get over 200,000 views on a video? Yeah, I know, again, a lot of you are like, that's 200,000 views, Pigeons, and he's showing plants. The boy should get 2.2 to 4 million views every video. Find me another creator on the platform with his size, with his ability, and his dedication that's not doing that. It's happening. It's happening. There's tons of examples. His content is fucking amazing. but it gets stifled. It's age restricted. It doesn't get shared. It's 200,000 views. He should be getting millions of views. At the low end, 800,000 views each video should be getting. But he doesn't. He doesn't get that. You want outside, baby girl? Mommy's home. So I understand. I understand. To the outside in, he's living great. It works amazing. But I'll tell you, if you told me that I would spend 30 days editing a video, and then I present it to my studio, and they say, "Oh, thank you. We're just gonna put it in a very dark corner over here for 2 or 3 people to watch." Well, why don't you put it on the limelight? Why don't you put it in front of everyone to watch? Why isn't every Mr. Canucks video in our timeline? We all watch him. Why isn't his videos in our timeline like everyone else's videos are? We watch one of his videos. How come they're not all there? I watch every single one of his videos, and I don't get recommended any of his videos. So I just don't want. I'm very blessed the position I'm in. I'm willing to grow. I'm willing to pivot. I'm willing to take avenues to improve my game, to improve the game of the community that is cannabis content on YouTube. And because of that, you have to be willing to grow. And maybe in a year, maybe in 2 years from now, we're going to look back and be like, remember the era of the time where we couldn't show plants? We may. But until then, we have to survive. We need to make it. Zanny Goose. God, I talked about that for way too long. I'm on Patreon. Yes, I am on Patreon. Pigeons 420, I believe. Yep, here's my link right here. Whoa, what do you know? He's got it just off the tip of his fingers. And thank you to all my patrons. I got the best community in the world, man. I love the flock. I love you guys. I appreciate everyone who's always motivating me to be the best that I can be. You guys are what make this possible, and I will never forget that. You goof. Have your kids take agriculture in school. Yeah, it's important. Not being able to show plants is not true freedom of expression. I totally agree. Not being able to show is not true. Yeah, I totally agree. But again, YouTube. I didn't say this before, but YouTube isn't a government institution. They don't need to abide by my rights. Again, and I'm Canadian, who also has a freedom of speech, barely. No, I retract that. Just tuning in. Big ups, bro. Can't wait to link up. That's my guy right there. I can THC, baby. I already know you guys are following this guy. Make sure you go check him out. He's he's laying it down when it comes to great content in the game. I know you guys are already following him, but go follow him. Go check him out. I Can TV, man. It's great to see. Oh, was she barking to get in here?
He was.
You silly goose. Barking to come in. It's okay. Everybody's okay. Thank you, man. I can't wait to see you in Vegas, bro. We're going to party it up. And that's only 17 days away, bro. 17 days away. Yo. No. Politics. Yeah, right. No, Bendo, I get it. Now, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everything. And I appreciate you guys listening to me. So every creator should have to learn to use mods to protect their individual channels instead of the company just protecting their users. Yeah, Dad's Tent. Believe it or not. And I don't want to go on about this too much. I would love to have this conversation. I'll do this on Twitch. Just because it's a conversation killer. This one, unfortunately, it's like when I play Fortnite on Twitch. Yeah, you want to kill an audience. Anyways, whoa, I should. Careful how I say that. That did not come off very well. Anyways, content creators are responsible for their comment section. You have to moderate your comment section. And if you don't, you are responsible for it. So yeah, the moderation of this channel is necessary for its longevity. It's, had to change his name for the algorithm. That's a good. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Also, hey, Matt's Green Space. That's my guy right there too. Just dropped a new video. If you guys haven't already, make sure you go check that out too. Matt's Green Space. This guy, if you guys want to see an incredible freaking garden, this man, I don't know where he finds time, but man, I show off his garden every week on Sundays. Just stunning. And you guys have to go check it out. Probably one of the best outdoor grows I've ever seen. Scrogged, nonetheless, too. How did your first grow outdoor go? Horrible. I'm horrible. Yeah, big ups. Yeah, he is good. He is good. Go check it out. Yeah, go check it out. However, ladies and gentlemen, I must be on my way. Did you see Homegrows TV? Nice content. Did you see Homegrown TV? Dakota, that man over there, that boy over there. I tried to look like him with my mustache. I'm gonna be partying it up with him too, over in Vegas in 17 days. Yeah, my boy has a hockey game. He has a hockey game. That's him actually right there. You can't see him because he's being hidden by the stash blend, of course. But that's normally you can see him. But anyways, he's got a hockey game coming up in about 2 hours. So we're gonna go have a good healthy meal at the local rink. Because that's what we do around here, huh? Yeah. And I'm gonna get out of here. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for coming in here and chilling with me today. I much appreciate you guys always coming in as you always do, and chilling and hanging out with me. This was epic. Thanks to my patrons, guys. Thank you for believing in me. I love to say that I'm crowdfunded because you guys are responsible for this, and I'm not apologizing. And of course, I gotta give a shout out to our sponsors, man. AC Infinity. You probably won't see that product review on YouTube anywhere. Maybe you will, because it's kind of characteristic of my style. But huge shout out to AC Infinity, guys. You guys are gonna love their pH pen that I was unable to figure out. Go check that out. ACinfinity.com. Use promo code Pigeons420. And if you want the best lights for the best price, you guys already know Spider-Farmer.com. Promo code Pigeons420. Go check the SE series. Actually, they've got a new diode too, the Evo series diode. It's supposed to be the most efficient diode yet. Could be game changing. So go check that out. Spider-Farmer.com. Promo code Pigeons420. Get yourself some bang ass lights and shit. Maybe you'll find something else there you enjoy. Thank you guys for tuning in. I much appreciate your faces. Come check me out on Twitch tonight. Twitch.tv/Pigeons420. Come check it out. You guys might enjoy it. You might not. But if you haven't seen it yet, you don't know what you're in for. And I assure you, you're in for something. So go hit the notifications because sometimes those intros will strike. They'll hit. They hit you good. Sometimes in the feels. Yeah. Come join it. Come join, okay? You got the G series? That's what I'm talking about. Got my Evo en route. Let's go. Guys, have yourselves a wicked Friday evening. Be safe and responsible. But have yourselves a great weekend as well. We're all adults. We can have some fun. Can't we? We should. All right. Until next time, my friends, much love. Stay medicated because life is better that way. Cheers. Oh, so many buttons over here. Which one is it? See you guys. Peace.